Hi, I'm a real secondary school science teacher, and my life is dedicated to learning as much as I possibly can and then making that knowledge as freely and widely available as humanly possible. When traveling the world, my favorite thing to do is strike up conversation with the people I meet so that I can learn about the world from their perspective. This is what I learned while traveling in Turkey. It has one of the world's largest and oldest malls. Istanbul's Grand Bazaar dates back to 1455 and was established shortly after the Ottoman conquest of Constantinople. You might find chicken in your dessert. The signature Ottoman treat is chicken breast pudding. It's a blend of boiled chicken, milk, and sugar dusted with cinnamon. There's also a pickled drink that comes with several large pickled vegetables that is taken with most meals. Turkey is packed with cultural heritage. It has 13 spots inscribed on UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites. Santa Claus is from Turkey. St. Nicholas was born far from the North Pole in Patara. And he's not the only saint with connections to Turkey. The Virgin Mary's resting place is also in Turkey. One of the Mediterranean's primary sea turtle nesting beaches is here. Turkey gifted tulips to the world. You're welcome to the Netherlands. Turkey is home to some of the most important sites in Christendom, including a massive underground church. And people here were building temples back in the hunter-gatherer era. If you're from New Zealand, you don't need a visa to enter Turkey as a long-standing thank you for the Battle of Anzac Cove. Cappadocia became a refuge for early Christians during Roman and Byzantine times, and Christianity flourished here, literally hidden underground. Turkey has around 82,000 mosques, with 3,000 in Istanbul alone. Istanbul is the only city in the world which straddles two continents, Europe and Asia, and from the right spot you can look out over the horizon and see both continents. Additionally, there's incredible geography all over the country, particularly Love Valley, where wind and water erosion have caused several outcroppings of rock that look like giant penises. So perhaps the name is a little misleading. Oil wrestling is the national sport. On July 1st, 2021, Turkey withdrew from the Istanbul Convention. This is a human rights treaty designed to prevent and combat violence against women and domestic violence. It has been signed by all other EU members. According to Amnesty International, this has put millions of women and girls at great risk of violence. There is a nearly indestructible type of pottery called chini that's used for making pitchers and cups. This pottery also sometimes has moonstone added to it and glows bright green in the dark. On October 2nd, 2018, a US-based journalist named Jamal and a widely known critic of Saudi Arabia's government walked into the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, where he was murdered. I'll link an article with more information because over the months that followed, conflicting narratives emerged over how he died and what happened to his remains and who was responsible. Here you can see me at the Salt Flats or the Cotton Castle. The name refers to the surface of the glistening snow-white limestone, shaped by salt minerals and calcium-rich springs. The water is pretty warm all year round, and the minerals are pretty good for your face. And here I am in the church of one of the underground cities I mentioned earlier. There are 36 underground cities in Turkey, some of which are large enough that they could have housed 20,000 people together with their livestock and food stores. I wouldn't travel to Turkey now that they've withdrawn from the Istanbul Convention, but I do want to point out that while I was there, everyone was very friendly. Of course, no trip to Turkey would be complete without a little hot air ballooning, not something I recommend if you're afraid of heights, but you can see everything for miles, including the giant stone penises of Love Valley. All of them are circumcised because of how the water and wind cut them. Enjoy. This is where our hot air balloon ride, though we don't know it yet, is about to get interesting because we had nothing short of a crash landing. As it turned out, our pilot was the least experienced of the bunch, so while everyone else landed very gently in the field where we all met up at the end of the ride, ours went something a little bit more like this. Ken, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We did it!
Are we down? Can we stand up? Oh no, I can't. Yeah, stand up.
Stay in the basket.
Stay in the basket, okay.